Hello there, people of the internet. What are the regions of Axolotlia? Regions are the subdivisions of Axolotlia. Think like US states or Canadian provinces. Each region has a governor, and they get elected every 5 years. There's 8 regions: Capital Region, North Region, Lake Region, East Region, South Region, Coast Region, Island Region, and West Region. That's the official way to list them clockwise, starting at capital and ending at west. Regions are subdivided further into districts. They're sort of like US counties. Despite popular belief, there was never a remote region. It is just a folklore myth. These are the populations of the regions, with only 22,000 people not being counted. There's 1.83 million people in Axolotlia, so 22,000 is not very much. As you can see, it's pretty different. You might be wondering, I don't know what they look like yet. I'm about to show you. This is what they look like. You can tell. You can tell that Capital Region must be very, very densely populated because it has the most people and is the smallest. As the capitals of each region. So yeah, based on this, you can probably calculate the densities if you knew the land area of Axolotlia, which if you go on the slideshow, you can see the land area. I'm a little bit sick. That's why my voice sounds like garbage right now. I'm a little bit sick. Just a little bit. I caught a cold. It's only the 3rd day of summer and I'm already sick. What a wonderful life. That was stupid. So these are the districts. There's 30 of them. They were created on January 3rd, 2014 to manage the growing population that was getting a bit much for the, at the time, smaller regional governments. These are the names of the districts. You can look at them if you want. I'm not going to read all of them. I will tell you that this is pronounced Three Lake, and this is pronounced Vainth, I think. Might be pronouncing it a little bit off because, I'm sick. That one, you can probably tell what that's named after. If you know me, my last name is Palmer, so very creative. That one's definitely very creative. Again, another very creative one is just North. Is a very creative, I think I misspelled that. I'm pretty sure that's just supposed to be Cernkin. I think I made a typo there. That one's because it's in the mountains. That's named after the desert it's in. That's named after the lake it's next to. That one's named because it's a peninsula. That one's named because it's on a spit. That's called a spit. That's one of my favorite names for a geographic landform because it's called spit. Now we can skip all this stuff. Oh, wait, no, don't skip this. This is the regions. This is the whole point of this video because I already made a video similar to this except for these. Capital Region is named because it is where the capital... Capital Region is named because it's where the capital Axeton is. Axeton is also its capital. It has 5 districts and is Axolotlia's smallest region. It has one of the largest populations almost solely because Axeton is the nation's largest city. And because it's so small, so populous, it has the largest population density in the country. I'm way too tired to be doing this. It has a strong divide between the mainland areas and the island of Limmerwisk because the mainland is so highly urbanized and Limmerwisk is so rural. It has a coast on Lake Axolin and the Atlantic, and it controls the access to Lake Axolin and much of the interior because it controls the river Axolin. I'm sorry, I'm so bad at this. Also, that's just poorly worded, I'm pretty sure. Or I'm just reading it wrong. Whatever, I'm gonna skip it. North Region is the least populated region in Axolotlia and is very rural. It has many islands and lots of natural beauty. It's surprisingly wealthy, with not much poverty because of its tourism, mainly to Norwit Atoll. It has the northernmost point in Axolotlia, excluding the territories, being in Norwit. It has the longest coast on Lake Axolin. Its capital, Wellingville, is on Lake Axolin, and its two other large-ish, because they're not big. They're just kind of large-ish, because Axolotl doesn't have many big cities, and the ones it does have are still not very big in the world, so they're large-ish. Its two other large-ish cities are on islands. The cities of Walkerton and Ankh are on Walker and North Islands, respectively. I just realized that's not supposed to be pluralized. Wait. Is that supposed to be pluralized? I don't know. Whatever. Lake region's name may make you think it's of anything other than a giant desert, but you'd be wrong. Dang it. Lake region is named because it has Lake Flood, one of the larger lakes, but nowhere near the size of Lake Axolin. Lake region is home to the giant Arada Desert, and its capital, Minift, is also Axolotlia's second largest city. It's smack dab in the center of the Arada Desert. Lake region is the second largest in terms of population, mainly thanks to Minift. Lake region owns the big Presson Island and the smaller nearby islands, all of which are desert and part of the Arada Desert. Go show you Presson. It's Presson. Lake East region. I'm way too tired. I've already done 7 minutes. I can't turn back now. East region is again a small one by population. It has its capital and largest city. It's supposed to be in Willing on the Lucin River, a river that is almost instantly flows out to coast and south regions. The fact the Lucin River begins in East region gives East region massive control over coast and south regions, because the Lucin is the longest river in Axolotlia and flows into the massive cities of Lucinia, Axolotlia's third largest, Shink, fifth largest, and Persian, fourth largest. The river is the bloodline for coast and south regions. East also has 3 lakes, Crater, Fluke, and Sterklono. The entire Fluke River Delta system is in it, which drains many large rivers into the Fluke River Delta, one of Axolotlia's biggest bays and very noticeable on maps, controlled by Fluke City, East region's second largest city. I would go back to show you the Fluke River Delta and the system I'm referring to, but I'm not going to because I'm too tired. Also, I don't want to press the button again. I'll just do it. This is the Delta. That's Fluke City. This is Fluke River, and those drains those 2 lakes. Yeah, I'm going to go back now. South region is the third most populous region in Axolotlia because of Lucinia, the third largest city, and Shink, the fifth largest city. It's named because it's the southernmost region. It's very creative naming, I know. Lucinia, the capital of the region, is on the Lucin River and is split into 3 sections by the river, one on the north bank, one on the south bank, and a section on the Lucin Island in between. It is the mouth of the Lucin River, giving it massive control over coast region and a lot over east region, whose biggest city is at the start of the river. We already talked about that. The Lucin River mouth has many islands in it, collectively called the Lucin River Mouth Islands. It is home to the Dorentals, a swampy forest in the south, home to a very unique ecosystem. Next. Coast region. Coast region is the 4th most populous, much smaller than the big 3, about twice that of the next 4. Yeah, there's a lot of regions and there's not very many population. It is home. Dang it! I was definitely very tired when I made this, and when I'm reading it. No wonder this video is gonna suck. I didn't even finish this slide. Hold on. Okay, I just added something. Also, I fixed that. It is home to neither the start nor the end of the Lucin River. The river cuts right through the center, and most of its population lies on its banks. Its capital and largest city, Persian, lies near the start of its section of the river, and is split in 3 by a tributary. 4 largest cities can be found going down the river, but none nearly as large. Surprisingly, Coast Region has no towns on the mainland. Its only 2 towns are found on its 2 small islands, and the 5 cities in its mainland are all on the Lucerne River. God, my ear hurts now. It has a relatively smooth coast, very long, but not the longest, and a few small islands, too big enough to be on the map to be exact. Next. Island Region is another one that is not the most populous. Its capital and largest city is Bray City. Island Region has no land on the mainland, entirely located on islands surrounding and including Bray Island, Axolotlia's second largest island. Bray makes up the vast majority of Island Region, so much so it was nearly named Bray Region, but that was voted against by the people who voted for Island Region. It went 53% Island, 35% Bray, 7% alternate spelling of Bray. It has a very unique lake in the middle of Bray Island called Bray Lake. This lake is one of the nation's largest and has no outlet. The river that feeds it is small, and it only loses water via evaporation. Also meant to put soaking into the ground, but I just didn't. West Region is an interesting one. Not only is it the only region whose capital isn't the largest city, Grenville is the capital and Grenton is the largest city, it has some of the most dangerous places in the country and some of the safest. 5th most populous and poorest on average. West Region has both Grenton and Lifton. Both are already on the other slides. Grenton has a coast and on the ocean and on the river Uxalin, which leads to Lake Axolin. The Uxalin is a long river that serves Grenville too. Grenville is average and not much smaller than Grenton. West Region has most of the Uxalin River. Some goes into Lake Region, and it makes up a lot of the border between the two. It also has Grest Powderville on Lake Axolin's shore, home to Dr. Grest Powder, a national hero, and the Grest Powder Company, a very important company. West Region is made up of polar opposites and extremes. You got poor cities ravaged by constant decades of gang warfare, and tech hubs like Grest Powderville, which are like leading in the fields of science. I don't know what voice I just did. I don't think it was my normal voice. Also, probably not my sick voice. Yeah, that's the end of that section of the slideshow. It's just 10, 12, 13 minutes? Jeez. I jumped 3 minutes in that sentence in terms of what I read. So, yeah. I'm tired. I'm not gonna go to bed because it's only 8:42. I did it easy. I should not be making this video when I'm this tired, but I wanted to get it out already. So have a good day, people of the internet. Have a good day. Go subscribe to my channel, I guess. Everybody go subscribe to the channel. Go subscribe, okay? Go subscribe. It's fair. We need more subscribers. Also, join the Discord. It's a very fun place. You can hang out with me and chat and work on the project. That's right, you can help me work on the project. Yeah. I'm tired. I'm gonna end the video here. Oh my god, I'm at 544 subscribers on my main channel. That's nice. My nose is clogged as hell. Have a good day. How long is this video? 14 minutes. Have a good day. Have a good day.